and we back, and we back, and we back.
You know I like it when your body goes pump, pump, pump. Bad boy.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Allthingsneese with your girl Janice. Woo! It's been a week and my procrastination has been real. Welcome back to the third part of this series, Makeup Bihhh 101. So for today's video, we're going to talk about concealers. My favorite girl, concealer. Oh! You know, that was fire. That was fire. So, the main point of concealers is to conceal all. Okay? I'm just kidding. They can be used for different things. So, one thing that concealers can be used for is color correction. So, for instance, this nice color wheel right here. See it? Color wheel. Yeah. Concealers are mainly used for color correction, brightening, you know, getting rid of your blemishes, and to just, you know, hide the dark circles that you have. So, you know, see this right here? For example, your girl been breaking out lately. Like, you know, I've had 1 or 2 drinks, you know, this past week. Been drinking water, but my skin was like, what is you doing? What is this? Why are you eating Taco Bell at 2 o'clock in the morning? Why are you over here eating McDonald's nuggets? You don't supposed to be eating McDonald's nuggets. So yeah, I've been having breakouts lately. But you know, that's what concealer is for. That is what is here. This is her job. When it comes down to the color wheel, the green is used to neutralize those red spots that you have on your face. Now, yellow is used for like the basis of concealing. It's just there so it can even out the skin tone that you have. Now, if you need something to cover up the dark circles, use either pink, orange, or red, depending on your skin tone. I've seen different videos of people, you know, use either red lipstick. Red lipstick does work. You can not pause. Let me give you a disclaimer. If you do use a lipstick, make sure it's not like a dry, matte lipstick. It's no, or nothing shiny. It's just a normal, you know, like, for example, let me show you. But it's just a normal basic lipstick. You want to use something that has this consistency of like a normal cream lipstick. Like that. Doesn't have any shine to it. Doesn't have a matte finish at all. It's just a basic cream lipstick if you were to use a lipstick as a concealer. So if you don't have money to purchase a color correcting wheel, I know that you can find it at CVS, you can find it at Sephora, Ulta, Walmart, like any of your drugstores, or probably at the supermarket as well. You can use a lipstick if you need to be a color corrector. Now, like I said, if you can't find the wheels, that can be a substitute. Now for the color correction part of this video. When it comes down to color correction, you usually use the concealers before you put on your foundation. So what you would do is you would put on your primer, and then from there you would go forth with color correcting those different spots, so that when you do put on your foundation, you don't see those blemishes or dark circles come through. Your foundation won't enhance those areas that are troublesome to you. When it comes down to brightening your makeup or your face, then you can use another concealer. When it comes down to these ones, usually you'll use something either probably like 2 shades lighter than you, or some people love a bright look, so they use 3 shades. I, for one, when it comes down to me, I use 30 in Honey. I start to use 40 as a concealer under my eyes just for like a basis, but if I want something a little bit brighter, I'll use Honey. Now, when it comes down to my foundation and my concealers, you can tell that my concealer is a little bit brighter than my foundation. They can be used as an eyeshadow primer if you have dark lids. So like you can tell, like on my face, the difference between my actual like face color and then my lids, because they're a little bit darker. You can use a primer to put on your lids so that when you do lay down those colors, that they'll be able to pop and stay. Now when it comes down to application, this is important. Okay. You have different tools. You can either use a beauty blender like this, or you can use a brush. I know for one, Rihanna launched, when she launched her Fenty Beauty line, she came out with concealer brushes, and they look a little bit like this, but they're probably a little bit shorter. But you can use those to get into that, you know, the fine lines of your eye if you need to. If you want to just concentrate on certain areas, you can use this. And what I like to do, I just usually use the stick from the concealer to get into those areas. And then I just use my beauty blender to go in and push that concealer and the foundation together so that it can melt together. When it comes down to applying the amount, now, to be honest, it depends on you. I've seen people that, you know, do the dots. I for one don't do do not do the dots because it's not enough concealer for me as my preference. However, I know people, if you see Jackie Aina, she likes to go in with like something that's a little bit kind of like one shade above her skin tone, and then she goes in with a brighter concealer, and she usually does like a triangle, you know, type of method. If you want, you can check out, I know sometimes Nima Tang, she does like the dots as well. So it just depends on your concealer, your application and what you like for your concealer. Now if you don't need a lot, like I said, you can do the dot, you can do the dots. And then if you like a little bit more coverage, you can, you know, do the triangles. It's a preference. It depends on your face and it depends on what you like to do. For the news of the day, 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 news of the day. The most important thing that concealers can do for you is to fix your mistakes. Fix your mistakes. When it comes down to doing my eyeliner, I don't have a steady hand. Sometimes my wings be here, sometimes they be here. You know, it's not perfect, and you're not perfect as a person. So you can use concealer to fix your wings. You can use it to clean up your lipstick. If you know, some people overdraw their lips. You can use that to just perfect your lips if you want to. You use it to fix up your mistakes for your eyebrows. When you're, you know, etching and sketching your eyebrows, you can do so much stuff with just this small thing. Concealer, like I said, is your best friend. Your best friend. You have different concealers that give you a different type of finish. So you have some that give you a more matte look, you know, some that give you a more dewy look. So it just depends. They can come in cream, they can come in liquid, and they can come in sticks. So just choose wisely when it comes down to it. I for one have been trying to get my life together and pay my bills and, you know, save up some money. You know, gotta do that. Adulting at its finest. So, can I please save my money? Yes. Yes, you may. I know my girl Riri she's been saving us, y'all. She's been saving us. But I know her concealer is probably fire, and I know it for a fact. So that's a great one. I know people still use the Tarte Shape Tape if you want to use those as well. If you don't have a lot of money to purchase and splurge on those type of concealers, you can also use Maybelline, the Fit Me powders, Fit Me concealers. Like, it's great. You also have Supa, you know, for her collection. She has the crayon case if you guys are interested in her products, and she's a Black-owned business as well. So these are the different options that you have. Makeup is so many options. So many options. And my indecisive self is hard. It's so hard. So when I make a purchase, I have to make sure, okay, this is what I'm going, this is what I'm getting. That's it. So yeah, it's tough. But like I said, you just choose what you like and what is best for you. Now for a preview into the next video. When it comes down to having that concealer, once you have your concealer down and you know you're good to go, you have to set it with the powder. yeah. So if you want to know all about, you know, powders and the different types of powders that you can use for your face, watch the next video. There you go. Watch the next video. There you go. Hey, watch the next video. There you go. Watch the next video. The next video will give you a lot more in-depth touch into powders. So make sure you like and comment, subscribe. Oh, let's change it up, Like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. And like I said, if you want to know about setting your concealer and the different powders that you can use for your face, tune into the next video. Turn your notifications on so you can know when I post this video, guys. Like, this is super important. You know, you always hear about, you know, Flashback Mary if you guys watch James Charles' video. But, you know, he's had his situations. You know, a lot of people have had their situations when it comes down to flashback on powders. And I'm going to show you what type of powders to use so you won't have that situation to happen. You won't have that to happen. Alright, you guys. Be blessed. Don't lose your fire. Have a great week. And I can't wait till the next video. It's going to be so much fun. Bye.